I think the biggest thing is it's just about our safety. We're so concerned about the safety on the court, but time and time again, we're having people threatening our lives, putting leaking addresses out there, putting crazy pictures that have nothing to do with basketball. So at some point, the league needs to put a stand on it. They came out with no hate speech, but I mean, what is that going to do? At some point, time and time again, players are going through this, and the league remains silent. So I'm sick and tired of it, and it's time for them to step up and have our backs.
The latest controversy surrounding Caitlin Clark has sparked another firestorm across the sports world, but this time, the conversation has taken an unexpected turn. Social media has been flooded with explosive claims, viral clips, and heated accusations, with some fans arguing that the league has failed to adequately protect its biggest star. Others insist those claims go too far, and that the controversy has been exaggerated online. Now, fresh comments from Alyssa Thomas and reactions from prominent figures in the basketball world have added new fuel to an already intense debate. So what actually happened? What was really said? And why has this story become one of the most talked about topics in sports? In this video, we'll separate verified facts from online speculation, examine the league's response, and break down why this controversy continues to dominate the conversation surrounding the WNBA.
She's hitting the person who brought her all of that. That's why this story resonates, and I wish that we would hear from Kathy Engelbert about, is she concerned about Caitlin Clark and Caitlin Clark being injured? We haven't heard that. At least I certainly haven't heard anything publicly.
Kathy Engelbert, I guess her answer to you would be, well, we suspended her. We did what that speaks volumes. But then I saw yesterday they came out and defended Alyssa Thomas, which, okay, to your point, I get death threats all the time. I do, but I don't, and I had a stalker, a 10-year stalker, but I never went to the police on it because I deemed it fairly harmless. But I find it odd that they've never come out and supported Caitlin Clark in these instances. And is the suspension...
To understand why this controversy has generated so much attention, it's important to revisit the sequence that ignited the debate. For weeks, fans had been arguing that Caitlin Clark was absorbing an unusual amount of physical play. Then came the high-profile matchup that pushed those concerns back into the national spotlight. During a scramble on the floor, a physical exchange involving Alyssa Thomas and Clark quickly became the defining moment of the game. Within minutes, clips of the incident were circulating across social media, where fans began dissecting every angle and debating whether the officials had missed a serious infraction. The reaction inside the arena and online was immediate. Many fans voiced their frustration with the officiating, while others argued that the play reflected the physical nature of professional basketball. Either way, the controversy quickly overshadowed the game itself. As the footage spread, the discussion expanded far beyond one possession. Analysts, journalists, former players, and fans weighed in, turning the incident into one of the biggest stories in the WNBA. The league's subsequent review and disciplinary action only intensified the debate. Critics questioned whether the response was sufficient, while others argued the league had followed its established process. What happened next ensured the story would not fade quickly. New comments, reactions, and competing narratives continued to emerge, keeping the controversy at the center of the basketball world and fueling an ongoing debate about officiating, player safety, and accountability.
So much more toxicity, racism, homophobia, straight out nonsense, hate nonsense. And it is absolutely unacceptable. Most of this coming from the online community, most of this, in my heart of hearts, I believe not coming from WNBA fans, Indiana Fever fans. I believe that this is people who are using our league, using our players to further divisive agendas. It's not acceptable.
Yeah. Well, I think the thing is, too, when you're doxing people's home addresses, when you are putting people's personal information out there, that is not being a fan of a sport. Obviously, this is escalated to a whole different level. This is a game that everyone should enjoy. This is entertainment. These are people's lives. This is other humans. This is these are personal attacks that are really serious.
But it's going to continue to happen because this is not enough. A statement from the league is not enough. Do you understand? This league has completely and always been about reaction and not action. They're always behind the eight ball. They're never ahead of the story. Every single time, it's like behind the story. It's like, if I'm the league, I want to see screenshots of who is sending me these messages. I want them found. I want them banned from social media. I want them banned from any stadium, any arena. I want their jerseys taken out.
What happened next is where the story took an even more dramatic turn, at least on social media. Within hours, posts began circulating online claiming that explosive new information had surfaced behind the scenes. Some users alleged there were private conversations, leaked documents, and undisclosed details that would completely change how the incident was viewed. Those claims spread rapidly. Among the most sensational rumors were allegations that the physical play against Caitlin Clark was not simply the result of an emotional moment, but part of a broader effort to slow the league's fastest rising star. Despite the attention those claims received online, no verified evidence has been produced to support them. As speculation intensified, the conversation expanded far beyond the original incident. Fans debated whether the league had handled the situation appropriately, questioned the consistency of officiating, and argued over whether Clark receives the same level of protection as other players. High-profile voices from across the basketball world also weighed in, adding fuel to an already heated discussion about player safety, league accountability, and the WNBA's handling of its biggest controversies. At that point, the story was no longer just about one game or one disciplinary decision. It had become a broader debate over transparency, trust, and whether the league's processes inspire confidence among players and fans. What is clear is that the controversy continues to generate strong opinions. What is not supported by publicly verified evidence are the viral claims of secret payments, organized targeting, or a coordinated conspiracy. Distinguishing between documented facts and online speculation remains essential as the story continues to unfold.
Fan base to go and start a barnstorming league, go around, like the Harlem Globetrot. I'm not saying she's going to, folks. I want to keep saying that. I'm not saying that for all our friends out there. An awful announcing. I'm not saying that. I'm saying, though, that there is one person who could do it. One person that, it's all kind of fun. One person who could do it is Caitlin Clark.
This September marks the 25th anniversary of 9/11, and Tunnels to Tower is marking it in a big way. Our Steel Across America's tour is carrying steel from the World Trade Center to 35 cities nationwide. And along the way, we're paying off 343 mortgages, one for every firefighter lost on September 11th, 2001. For Gold Star and fallen first responder families, help us honor their sacrifice and help America never forget. Visit T2T.org. Oh, it's the gift that keeps on giving. The WNBA continues to implode, and now we've got the Victim Olympics. Dun, 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 dun! It's the Victim Olympics. We now heard from the throat puncher herself, Alyssa Thomas. Close your eyes and see what the angry African-American lesbian would say. Would she say, "My bad, hope Caitlin Clark is doing..."
The controversy has reached a point where it extends far beyond a single game or a single player. Fans, analysts, former players, and media personalities continue to debate whether the league's response was sufficient and what this incident means for the WNBA moving forward. The discussion has become a broader conversation about officiating, player safety, transparency, and accountability. As the league continues to grow, so do expectations. Every major decision is now examined in real time, every controversial play is replayed from every angle, and every disciplinary ruling is scrutinized by millions of fans. Whether you believe the league handled this incident appropriately or believe stronger action was warranted, one thing is clear: the WNBA's response to moments like this will shape public confidence in the league for years to come. The spotlight on women's basketball has never been brighter. That also means the standards for consistency, fairness, and accountability have never been higher. The debate surrounding Caitlin Clark, Alyssa Thomas, and the league's handling of this incident is unlikely to end anytime soon. What happens next, both on the court and in the league office, will continue to be watched closely by players, fans, and the entire basketball world. Now the conversation belongs to the fans. Did the league make the right decision, or should it have taken stronger action? However you see it, one thing is certain: this story has become one of the defining talking points of the WNBA season.